What's going on? You're tuning into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, Mr. BurrOaks. Oaks, what it do?
What's going on, man?
Oh, another day. Another fucking day.
Yeah.
Honestly, had a fantastic betting weekend also, so I don't have a ton of complaints, but midweek football is getting the best of me right now, so we'll get some shit off of our chest right off the rip. We got last week's fuck yous. My list is really short because I was cooking. I won't lie to you guys. I called all that shit that went down, and it was a Wednesday. I didn't have any lineups, and we're looking fantastic. Sitting at like 11-3 because AC Milan, or no, sorry, not AC Milan, Fiorentina. Yeah, because all that shit went down. So, boys are back. What up? What's going on? Fernando, fuck it. I'm with you right there. My first one, Real Madrid dash Mbappe, and then I put a percentage of who the fuck he's really towards, and it was more like 80% Mbappe, 20% Madrid. You won't catch me being one of the Madrid fans that says bench him or says I want him gone or any of that, just because it's never going to fucking happen.
You're right.
Here, we will be, if Mbappe is healthy, he will be starting. The only thing that you can root for right now as a Madrid fan when it comes to Mbappe is that he figures it the fuck out. But right now, it looks like he's moving at half speed.
He has to want to figure it out. That's the problem.
I don't know how you take the exact same penalty kick that you just watched miss. The exact same, honestly, the exact same spot on top of.
He didn't even hit it.
We just have a penalty taker. There's like 5 other players. I would have rather Lucas Vasquez took it than him. And God, what an absolute cone to have on the pitch Lucas Vasquez was all game. Just what an absolute. Good to see my man Oaks on the men. Facts. What up, Nick?
Nick?
Oh, Mbop stinks. Yeah. It'd be like
sure
that.
Does.
It's a situation where he's gonna play. He's gonna start every game. I don't know how he continues to play the full 90 after what we watched him do, which was absolutely nothing. And what's even worse is that then I think Rodrigo starts to go into hero mode where he's like, shit, I'm going to have to do this. And even when he sets Mbappe up, this motherfucker's playing it behind him, missing the last.
Mbappe's stealing good balls into fucking Bellingham, too. Did you see that one that Bellingham was fucking clearly going to drill a fucking monster goal and Mbappe just steps onto it and misses the fucking rectangle?
I'm not even mad at him for doing that, but like, you got to hit the rectangle.
Right.
You have to hit the rectangle. You have been paid too much. Like, what happened? Where's World Cup winning Mbappe? What the fuck happened? Like, and I don't want to be that guy, but this ain't League One.
It's not League One.
Yeah, it's just kind of making it. It's now at the point where I went from having like Ronaldo, Ramos, and Benz taking my penalty kicks to now I have to get nervous watching fucking Kylian Mbappe take penalty kicks because his conversion rate with my club is below 30%. So it just
it's like a 70% advantage to the penalty taker too, guys. Like yeah. I can't tell you how much of an advantage is to just hit a ball 12 fucking yards into that big fuck off rectangle.
It's just shocking to me that you're going to be a top club and you know how often you're going to win penalty. We have the most penalty kicks in the league. And we've missed the most penalty kicks in the league. It's just...
That's embarrassing, guys. Bilbao exists.
Facts. My next one's Newcastle. What the fuck, guys?
1-1 draw at Crystal Palace?
Well, this is the team that got blanked by West Ham, couldn't beat Palace, and then they somehow go in a 6-goal thriller with fucking Liverpool. Now, I was fine with them scoring the 2. That was awesome. Game was lit. And I had Liverpool money line both teams to score. Like I knew they weren't going to be held to a 0 at home again. But then when you got Shar gunning up for a game winner or a game tying goal, it just absolute heart shattering loss there from Newcastle, who I felt like I had a pretty good read on until the last couple weeks.
I don't want to be accused of dick riding Liverpool, but like, what's a handball? Seriously, like guys. Arm straight up in the, that's not even a handball anymore. Like why even have handball be a rule if you're never going to enforce it? Like, I just don't even know It's been a while since I haven't known what a handball is, but this season I really have no fucking clue what a handball is anymore.
Flamengo scored again, guys. No big deal. Yeah, Newcastle did me dirty there. And you know who else? Fucking Gakpo. The guy couldn't get me one shot on target. You're really getting your shit blocked that often, homie? What are we doing here? What are we fucking doing here, Gakpo? You got me fucked up. And then finally, Bayern.
Yep.
I didn't even take you. Oh wait, I did take you in the Der Klassiker, but last game I didn't even take you. But it's all boring football now. Like, is Vincent Kompany's honeymoon now over? Remember when we were like, oh, Bayern's playing Bayern football again? That lasted all 3 months, and now it's just boring. How do you have Harry Kane and you're fucking barely putting up a goal a game, maybe not even scoring?
To be fair, they don't have Harry Kane right now.
Yeah, I know, but then you replace him with Tommy Mueller or Matthias Tell. Like, it's not like there's a lack of, oh, fuck, this guy can't, oh darn, we're going to have to put Serge Gnabry up front. We're not going to be able to score in the Bundesliga now. Fuck. It's just, I don't understand how.
What was that flying tackle from Neuer yesterday, dude?
That was so unbelievably stupid from Neuer as well. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like the longer he goes on, like, he's kind of killing his legacy a little bit. He's just fucking up all his stats. He has some unbelievable Bundesliga stats, and he's just kind of fucking them up now. His goal differential is crazy. So Bayern playing boring football is just extra boring when you look at how sloppy it is over in Germany. And I'm watching a lot of chances to get pissed away by just one player in particular from my club. But to watch how it's done by Bayern, when you're watching Sane get after it, Elise get after it, Musiala get after it, Muller, all these guys that you know can ball, and I've seen it. I've watched them win a treble. I watched them stomp through everyone, and now Kompany's honeymoon's over, and it's just I don't feel like watching them anymore. It's sad. What do you got, Oaks?
Yeah, I mean, part of that is the Harry Kane injury. I bet on Harry Kane because you very rarely get him at even money to score a goal in the Bundesliga, and he got injured in the 32nd minute, so fuck him. I didn't bet this game, but it still has to be said. I know we talked about it on live today. RB Leipzig losing 5-1 at home to Wolfsburg. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. You should be embarrassed. Celta losing 3-1 at Espanyol. Thought you guys were good, Celta. You looked really good to start the season. What the fuck happened? Wheels completely falling off that team. Absolutely embarrassing. Aston Villa making me look like an idiot today and not scoring versus Chelsea over the weekend. Just Champions League's got that team fucked up. Lazio losing to Parma. Nick, close your ears. It's time to watch the downfall of Lazio, guys. They're not a top 4 team. They might be, but
no.
Italy's not as good as it was last year. Roma's in complete shambles. Lazio, you have Napoli this weekend. You're going to get skull fucked there too. So good luck with that. Lazio, you're trash. Juve choking away a game in the 94th minute to a fucking beverage. Are you goddamn kidding me, Juventus?
Yeah, that one hurt.
And like they're a bettable number at home against a garbage ass team this week too. And I just didn't even put them on my board because you choked away a game to a beverage. Fuck you, Juventus. Villarreal snatching a tie away from the jaws of victory. Again, up 2-1 in stoppage time. Conceded goal to Girona. A little embarrassing there. I was not on that one. I was just on both teams to score over 2.5, but still, Villarreal, fucking embarrassing. Betis can't score versus Sociedad. Only shot on target was an own goal in a game where Sociedad had 2 shots on target, and one of them was an Orzabal PK make. You're absolutely embarrassing, Betis, and you are officially dead to me until Isco is back. Isco is in training, but I am not even going to fucking touch that. Unless Isco's playing, I'll take him for a goal or assist because we know he's going to want to score against Barcelona, but that team's fucking dead to me. Byron taking a red card on Monday. what the fuck, Neuer? Like, we already kind of touched on this, but what the fuck was that? Prime Ed Reed trying to tackle somebody over the middle fucking move you pulled. Just absolutely ridiculous. Wolves. I said you were back today, but I don't know. I've never bet an Everton game right. So when it comes to me talking about Everton, I have to do it for content. Don't fucking listen to me.
Oh man, wait till we talk about Everton. I'm gonna make it the first game.
Brentford. Just do something on the road. I'm gonna back the Bees at home. I think they will find something here at home, but goddamn, Brentford, just figure out how the fuck to play on the road. I don't know. This Aston Villa team we already covered. They're hot and cold. Can't figure them out. Liverpool, win the fucking game. Like, score 3 goals. You should win a fucking game. What happened to that league best defense? I know St. James Park is a tough place to play, but if you score 3 away at St. James Park, there's absolutely no reason you should be losing that fucking game. Also, ref, what's a handball? So, Marmouche, score goal. RB Leipzig gave up 5 to Wolfsburg. Score fucking 1. And Mbappe just. Look, I know Leg's going to say he's not that guy. I'll say it. He doesn't deserve the shirt. Get him off my team.
Well, I didn't say he deserved the shirt. But I'm not going to tell him to get off the team. That's just bad clips for you to have later on when he's putting up 45 goals.
I mean, get off my team right now. Fake an injury. Like, I don't know. Put him on the shelf for a month. Say he's got a fucking hammy. Let him go fucking play some games with the B squad, the Castillas. Like, I don't know how to fix this guy, but it's like it's 100% between his ears, dude. Like, he's mentally not prepared to play the games. Has absolutely no confidence. That run up to the PK was dog shit. The effort on that PK was so fucking slow. It looked like an under 12 kid hit it. Like, it's embarrassing. Fix yourself, Mbappe. Go see a fucking shrink. I don't know.
All right, everybody feel better?
No.
Yeah, me neither. All right, anyway. Let's get into it. We're going to get into the English slate. I actually love this English slate, by the way. We're only going to talk about, 4 games, but I have a lot more bets on the board for the English games. I'm looking forward to it. Either way, we're starting with the Merseyside Derby. It's Everton versus Liverpool. You heard Oaks just say he never gets Everton right. I don't really know how we'd fuck this one up.
We're really only just talking about this because it's the Merseyside Derby. Like,
yeah, that's it.
There's nothing else to talk about here.
Liverpool minus 1.5 is a plus sign. That's what I like.
Cool.
Get right game. These guys couldn't even beat Newcastle. Also, if anyone wants to be like, oh, well, they're not doing well away, or will say some stupid shit like that, you can literally see both these stadiums. They're like within 700 yards of each other, so nobody gives a shit. It's really fun watching the bus go down maybe 2 blocks and see how much shit you thrown at it for those 2 blocks. Because it's all like red versus blue. It's very aesthetically pleasing, but this doesn't, to me, count as an away game. And especially when it's like, oh shit, yeah, we're at home. Oh, but it's against Liverpool with how Liverpool's playing. So good luck, Everton. I need a lineup from Liverpool, but Mo Salah is absolutely cooking. And if they keep putting plus signs on Mo Salah, I'm gonna keep taking it. This is a fucking penalty kick game too, for me at least. Moving on. Next one I got Brentford versus Newcastle. Oaks, you said you backed the Bees at home. Why?
They're going to get me at least a goal here, and both teams to score over 2.5 is like minus 130. So
I agree they will get you a goal. I'm also looking at the Newcastle draw no bet number, looking at minus 130. I like that number a lot. Newcastle, it feels like Newcastle kind of gives me the vibes of we like playing the better teams and we play them much harder. But Brentford's kind of right on that line. Brentford's on that Brighton-y, West Ham-y line where it's so is Newcastle actually going to show up for this game? Or are we going to watch Brentford have a get-right game at home? Either way, I'm with you for the goals, though.
Yeah.
Also, Isak had me a little bit fucked up. You're going to sub off early in a game I need you to score, and then all of a sudden you're back fucking 4 days later.
Goal and an assist.
What an absolute bomb, too.
Yeah, right.
Next one I got. Man U versus Nottingham Forest. Is Nottingham Forest going to finish in a European spot?
No.
I also don't think it's really going to be close at all. They couldn't even get a goal against City. This City, you couldn't get a goal. Bums. City breaks the losing streak or winless streak, whatever it is, and Manchester United hard fought 2-0 loss against Arsenal, and by that I mean what? If you want to win a game in the English Premier League, on what fucking planet do you start Mason Mount? On what fucking planet? You've got fucking Garnacho, Rashford, Diallo, plenty of other you could put a mod out there. I just don't understand why I have to watch Mason Mount in the year 2024 for what is supposed to be a top 6 club in Manchester United. So this one, I would say Manchester United at home, take care of business. Is it Amarim's first home match managed?
I don't know.
That's pretty much the only reason I give them the edge. If it's his first home match, then yeah, he'll probably get the result here. But everyone was right. Man U's not built for back three. They don't really have Dallow's like the only actual wing back they have, and then they just keep putting in a winger on the other side. It's not really working. So this is going to be an interesting game. Chris Wood's the man. That's what I have to say about this one, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm just waiting for Man U fans to say, "Hey, look, we're a shitty fan base and we're just not good."
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Like, our team's just not good. When you can look yourself in the mirror and say your team's just not good, then you might have a chance at coming back, Man U. Until you can do that, you're probably never going to be back.
How much money do you think they spend in January?
A lot.
Yeah. Over, under 200.
Who's going to be available in January, I guess, is the big question. Like, what do you do?
They might just throw a bag at Bayern Munich and try to get Joshua Kimmich a couple months early.
Yeah, or like, do you go out and try and get like a Marmouche from Frankfurt? Like, where are you spending all this
They're
money?
buying more forwards?
Right, and who's commanding a ton of coin that's going to be available like in January? January is when you unload bums like Mason Mount at a huge discount.
No, you send them to Saudi Arabia and you get fucking paid.
Sure, you can do that too.
If I'm a Saudi Arabian club, though, I don't pay more than 50 for Mason Mount. And that's generous.
And they piss $50 million.
Right? So. And yeah, and you know what? That's fucking generous. To be honest, because he's worth what? Like 20 probably?
I don't know. He's worth about what Mbappe is worth right now.
Oh, no way. At least Mbappe's got some goals. Although I do think Mason Mount could make a penalty kick.
Right.
Moving on. Next one I got for you. Last English game, it's Tottenham versus Chelsea. I'm actually really excited about this one because Chelsea's making a title push. I'm going to start that narrative. Chelsea's making a title push right now. Everyone thought it was going to be Arsenal making a title push. No, it's fucking Chelsea. Chelsea's going to do this thing. They don't have the same worries that Arsenal do with Champions League. They're at the kids' table of European fucking competition right now. They're playing clubs that
their entire roster is worth more than all 31 other teams combined in that competition.
Every single team in that competition sounds like a foreign dessert or dish that I may want to try or never touch, and Chelsea's going to have their way with it. If they don't win that entire competition, lose early. Do not waste your fucking time and fuck yourself over domestically for some bullshit Europa Conference League. That is not worth it. Win the whole fucking thing or bounce out of it now. They already made a kind of smart plan where I think Cole Palmer's not even registered. Like, they really do have that many people where they don't have to register like 3 or 4 starters, and they'll still be good in that fucking league. If you didn't live bet a Cole Palmer goal when Southampton went down to 10 men and they had already scored 3 in the first 30 minutes, I'm not calling you stupid, but like, come on, guys. Use your head a little bit. I think Cole Palmer
Felix still can't finish.
Well, yeah, but he got the assist, so I was covered for what I told people to take. I like Cole Palmer in this one. I think that goal kind of gets him going again. He seems like a streaky goal scorer, and I'm trying to get on the streak early. This game also screams penalty kick to me because Chelsea have a lot of quick-footed, not fast, but quick forwards, and Tottenham have an entire back line full of hacks. We're looking at Udogie. We're looking at Van Heck, we're looking at Romero. And I can't say Emerson, but for some reason, anyone that takes that position just feels like a hack. Like, I bet you Pedro Porro has about 5 yellows at least. So anyone on that back line can get it. I love cards in this game, as well as Chelsea to handle business. Oaks, what are you doing for this one?
Chelsea money line plus 140 seems like an absolutely disrespectful number. We know Chelsea likes to get out to a hot start. So Chelsea to score in both halves here is plus 154. I think that's a really good number. And Tottenham has been stepping it up a little bit defensively. But first half over 1.5 goals at plus 108 feels really good. Again, Chelsea gets off to a blazing hot start. I could see Chelsea scoring 2 in the first half alone here. I don't rate Tottenham, and Chelsea has been doing much better at like not playing with their food and not letting teams hang around in the second half. So yeah, I think I'm with you on the Chelsea title push, man. I think they're back.
Oh, also, I don't know if the line's out yet, but if you can get any sort of like decent number on offside in this game, there's going to be a fuck ton of offside in this game. Nico Jackson will account for at least 3 of them. And the lines usually sit around like 4 or 5 offsides. So that's just another just weird little line to keep an eye on, especially with fucking Tottenham Chelsea. You know, Angel's playing a high line and Chelsea doesn't give a fuck. It's everybody run forward. We got this. Fuck it. He down there somewhere. All right. Couple more games for you. We're going over to Spain. Best league in the world. It's no football.
Oh my god.
I don't know either draw or Tottenham. I think Tottenham has had a tougher schedule. I don't agree.
They also play Europa League, so they have a tougher European schedule too.
Yeah.
I don't rate this Tottenham side very highly.
I also think Chelsea's just cooking right now.
Yeah.
All right, first game I got for you. Honestly, one of my favorite jersey games. Would love to see Isco in this game. We got Real Betis versus Barcelona. Barca midweek beat the absolute living shit out of Mallorca.
In the second half, they got their asses handed to them first half in a 1-1.
Yeah, but then when you're bounced back as a 5-goal second half, you kind of don't remember the first half. Remember the Dortmund first half for us in Champions League? Because I don't.
True.
I love the white and green mixed with the red and blue. I think this is one of the best jersey games in Spain. I don't want to reiterate that too much, but just look at them. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. The most positive thing I can say about Betis, and definitely if Isco's playing, is maybe they'll get us one at home. I still am not even that confident there. The Barcelona line kind of sucks, but you got to make it work for you. Lewandowski went a little bit cold. I've been taking Rafinha to score assists. The number keeps getting worse and worse. You got to end up putting it in a parlay. I like taking Rafinha for assists straight up, too. If the number gets too bad, I just split that with a goal, split a unit. He takes every single set piece. I think he takes both corners. Does he take left and right corners, or is it just the one side? Either way, my man is putting in service, hand over fist. It's hard not to take him for shots on target for me, for goals, for assists, everything. Rafinha's just been kind of cooking for the first half of the season. Plus, he has the armband. Armband power adds a lot for me. That's why Lucas Vazquez is such a fucking disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, Yamal's back. I'm not going to sit here and dick ride Barcelona, whatever. You want to play minus 165. You want to combo that with whoever the fuck's in the starting lineup. That's fine. Yeah, I need Madrid to fucking get their head out of their ass and win games. There's not a really good number on Barcelona here. Betis is dead to me if Isco's not playing. I hate this game.
Agreed. Moving on, we got Girona versus Real Madrid. A very bettable number for Real Madrid on the money line versus a Girona team that is just not the Girona of last year. We're getting Madrid at minus 140. I would fuck around with that number. You get Madrid money line over 1.5, maybe. Maybe you take a win cast with one of these fucking forwards that have to get in now. Fetty has already issued an apology on Instagram. So next game's a Fetty game for me. I'm going to take him for a shot on target. I'm going to take him for a card. I'm going to take him for tackles. Yeah, it's going to get weird for the Fetty shit. I would honestly give him the armband too, because if I see fucking Lucas Vazquez leading us out,
put him back at right back instead of Vazquez, dude. Like, I'm just so sick of some.
Do we not have any other academy players that can play fucking right back? Like, there's just no other options. I just don't understand how Lucas Vazquez is really what we're all. This is the best we got. at Real Madrid, the biggest football club on the planet. Lucas Vasquez is the best we got for right back options. And the fact that we can't even look at the January window is like, oh, we'll get an opportunity to get something. I think we'll be okay with Lucas Vasquez and Fetty playing right back. We don't have any right backs. Neither of them are right backs. Please go get us one. At this point, just give me Girona money line. Yeah, you take Girona money line. You let me know how that goes.
I mean, I'll take Fetty for a shot on target. I'll find player props to like in this game, but I can't fucking bet. I can't bet on Madrid here.
I'm doing it easily. Girona's not.
I know you are, but like it's not that I don't believe in Madrid. It's like I'm just gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad the entire match.
Nah, it's gonna be light. I hope we let him score first too, so I get more. Next one I got Athletic Club. It is Bilbao versus Villarreal. What?
This is an actual good game.
Yeah, I know. Another solid Jersey game. As long as I see the yellows from Villarreal, they can also fuck it up pretty easily. Bilbao's fucking black hits are absolutely fire. Also, I hope
every
they
time.
win
every single time.
They look so good. The collar is fucking sick too with the green and red. Big fan. Villarreal has just been tying the shit out of everyone. And I feel like Athletic Bilbao, after they get a big win, after they get a big result, whether it's us, whether it's Barcelona, whether it's Atleti, Girona last year, we get different powerhouses. They never keep the form. I'm always like,
usually on the road, though.
Y'all just handle Madrid. You can take Villarreal, right? And some bullshit fluke happens where Villarreal somehow goes up 3 in the first half. And then I'm sitting there wondering what the fuck happened and how did we not beat this team that can't even fucking hold Villarreal. So that's the only thing that would make me nervous about that. Other than that, what I saw from Athletic Bilbao without having Inaki Williams and Nico really actually create everything. They pressed unbelievably well as a team. I don't think Villarreal is going to have the balls to really handle that. Danny Parejo is probably the only guy that I know will be able to break that press. We'll see what kind of game he's having. Bilbao looks good. And is that San Mames? It's hard to bet against him besides the whole, well, we just won our Super Bowl. We haven't beaten Madrid in almost 10 years. So now what? If it's a Copa del Rey, they know what they're doing. But as far as in the league when they beat us, then they're just like, okay, we did it.
Yeah, I mean, last year they had a letdown game after, beating Barcelona or beat somebody and then went to Barcelona and got shit pumped. I can't remember, but most of those big letdown games for Bilbao have come on the road. It's San Mames here. You're giving me Bilbao at a plus number. I'm taking it. If it's a trap, I'll live with it at plus 105 over on MGM. Villarreal's gonna get a goal here. Love both teams to score. That's minus 143 over on Bet Rivers. I think this game goes over 2.5 as well. That's minus 115 on its own. So both teams to score over 2.5 should be like plus 120 and plus 125 here. These are two of the higher scoring teams and goals conceded teams in La Liga. So yeah, this just feels like a super big misprice for me. I'm all over Bilbao and goals here.
I'm with you. I also think this is a low-key yellow card game. Just we'll wait until we see. But if I see Baena and Parejo just for Villarreal, then I already know that we're good for pretty much 5.
Yeah, Baena's a scumbag.
Moving on, we're going to Italy. We got Atalanta versus Milan. You're never going to believe this, Oaks. I'm kind of feeling Milan. I think I took a Milan double chance. Yeah, I took a Milan double chance at minus 120. Do I have complete faith in them, especially away from home? Absolutely fucking not. But I do know that there is an Atalanta letdown game coming. I do know that this game's going to have goals in it because neither of these defenses have shown me anything at all. So I'm kind of hoping for like a 2-2 draw here where Milan's actually fighting back rather than Atalanta gets too quick and the team folds like a fucking omelet. So I love goals here, and I think Milan is going to get a point.
Yeah, I mean, I love this one. Both teams to score over 2.5, sitting around plus 100. Pulisic to score assist, Lookman to score assist. My big thing with AC Milan is if I don't see Chuck Ueze in that lineup, I'm going to fucking riot. If I see Emerson Royale out there, which I will, I'm going to fucking scream about it. Like, AC Milan has the potential to be so good, and they just suck. So, I don't know. Get it together. Keep doing your thing, though, Pulisic. You are on a legendary club. You're the leading goal scorer and assist man. It's not your fault that the ship is sinking. Just keep doing your thing and enjoying the ride out there in Milan. If they get a point, so be it. I don't think they will. I think Atalanta is just too good, and they're playing too good a ball. I don't think Atalanta is going to be tired either. They played on Monday, and this game's on Saturday, so no midweek action other than the Monday game for Atalanta here. So definitely the less crowded schedule. AC Milan did play Sassuolo, but they put in a bunch of backups and completely bodied them 6-1. So I don't know. It'd be cool to see Milan get a point, but I just think Atalanta is too good right now. I think the Scudetto race is really a two-pony show right now with Napoli and Atalanta. Inter, you obviously have a game in hand, but I need to see a little bit more out of you before I put you back in the Scudetto race right now.
How do you feel about Fiorentina?
I don't think they're in the Scudetto race. I think Moises Keane's fucking balling, and the second he's not, that team blows.
Well, they just got knocked out of the Coppa Italia, so less games to worry about. They lost Empoli.
Jesus Christ. What an embarrassment, Fiorentina.
All right, moving on. Napoli versus Lazio. This is the Nick Diani game. Is he going to side with Big Sauce, or is he going to side with Lazio? Because I'll tell you right now, the right side is McSauce and Napoli. Yep. And if I can just keep parlaying McSauce shot on target and Napoli money line
and getting
it at plus 180, I'm going to keep running it up. Oh, my goodness. That man is an absolute menace. He's an absolute problem. I am excited to see what kits get picked for this game because there's a chance it is really hard to tell who's who. And those games are funny. McSauce, shot on target to score or assist at this point because, damn, this man is putting up numbers. Napoli on the money line was at minus 120. As Oaks already said to you guys, hey, guess what? We're about to watch the downfall of Lazio. Cash in on it also.
Absolutely. Napoli money line, minus 115 MGM. I do think Lazio can score. So both teams to score sitting at minus 110 again over on MGM feels really good. And if you think Lazio score, I love the over 2.5 here sitting at plus 120 on Caesars. That's not both teams to score over 2.5. That's just over 2.5. I know Napoli's been scraping by with some 1-0 wins, but they're at home here, and this Lazio defense is fucking trash. I would be surprised if McSauce isn't involved in a goal, if Lukaku's not involved in a goal, if Special K doesn't find a way to break his slump and getting involved in one. Even
is Lukaku
Politano or something like that. Yeah, I think Napoli kind of run it up here at home. I think they can get 2 by themselves, maybe even 3. So I like the over 2.5 here at plus 120. Napoli money line, by the way, in case you guys thought that I said the downfall of Lazio was going to happen and that I was going to for some reason bet Lazio.
Yeah, wait, you thought I was going to bet Lazio? You crazy or something? All right, I got the wheel for you guys. Those are all the matches we're going to talk about. Now we got a golden booty wheel for you. I went 0 for 2 last week, which is just really demoralizing when you get a double booty and one of your picks is Erling Haaland because it's a plus sign. What an absolute scumbag. Gerasi also, the biggest, my man is the hottest cold player of all time. He either does absolutely nothing or he's involved in fucking absolutely everything. I've never seen a player do it the way that he does. It's very frustrating as well. Do I have all the right ones on here? League One, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, EPL. Yeah, we're good. All right, Oaks, you're going to go first this week. Here we go.
All right.
Shake it up, stop when the clock gets 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
right, you got League One.
Of course I do.
Yeah, I would just take Jonathan David.
Yeah, I mean, he's been red hot again. I guess.
Most of those have been penalties. I won't lie to you, but it's also the French league, and there's a bunch of penalties, and apparently, fucking French people have a hard time with penalties. So, I'm here for you if you wanted to go Jonathan David. Laser Cat's about to get hot again too, just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to take Kenyon Lee too, but like he's not. I don't know if he's.
You don't know if he's ever going to play. Yeah.
Seeger.
I signed him in for FIFA career mode on my made-up team that I put in the Italian league, and wow, what an absolute monster he is for me.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, give me Jonathan David. I'm not going to take Greenwood because, like, Jonathan David can at least score from open play, whereas Greenwood definitely can.
I was going to say, all right, but I need you to say his name, his full name, like the cool way that we usually say it.
Jonathan David.
Jonathan David. Shout out, Bob. What a guy. All right, next one. Where am I at? Spin. Get it.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
0-0 on Roma Lecce. Prove me wrong, Beverage in Roma.
I actually think Lecce is going to win that game.
Really? Because I think it's going to be tied 0-0 because they fucking both suck.
You're not wrong. I mean, I would take Lecce on the double chance. Then you can give double number on that.
Facts. I'd take the under. Might as well. All right. Let's get my 15. We'll get the kick 'em standings going. Again, I went 11-3 last week. Was kind of balling. Was feeling myself. And then midweek football happened. But here we go again this week. I got Betis Barca. Both teams to score is at -155. Madrid money line at Girona -140. Sociedad money line at Leganes -105. I don't know if you guys have caught on, but I just keep betting against Leganes, and they keep losing. So if you guys respect Leganes, the only thing I respect about Leganes is that their name starts with leg. Other than that, there's nothing for me. Thanks for the free money line picks. Liverpool -1.5 at Everton +110. Newcastle draw no bet at Brentford -130. Man City money line at Palace -160. Man U, Nottingham Forest, both teams to score -135. Arsenal money line and over 1.5 at Fulham -115. I think they're going to put up probably like 2 or 3 just by themselves. So if you wanted to go with the over and Arsenal money line and just run it up, I wouldn't mind doing that either. Chelsea money line at Tottenham +135. Milan double chance at Atalanta -120. Inter Parma, both teams to score +125. Yeah, you heard that. Inter Parma, both teams to score. Parma's going to score a goal, guys. This is really on Inter. They're going to score one.
There's only 2 games this year Parma didn't score.
Yep. +125. Napoli money line versus Lazio -120. Lille money line versus Brest -140. I don't know if you've noticed they're getting really excited about Brest in the Champions League. Have you checked them in the league? Okay, just making sure. Lille money line. Ajax money line versus Alkmaar. They're at +115. I think Ajax is doing their little revival right now in the Dutch league. So Alkmaar is one of the Dutch teams you got to look out for anytime they play PSV. It's kind of like when Vitesse had Odegaard type of deal, where they're just one of those teams you got to watch out for, and you'll usually get decent odds when you are betting on PSV or Ajax. Also, rest in peace to the Ricardo Pepe odds that we were getting because nobody knew shit for the last 3 years.
Do they play Friday? Does PSV play Friday, or do they have a Monday game?
PSV?
Yeah, I was just looking for it.
I don't know.
They do play Friday afternoon. Keep an eye out if you can get. Well, I guess.
I was gonna say you're not. Have you seen this Twente play?
I mean,
I know they're fifth right now, but I also just watched them lose to the team that I consider mustard. So at home.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, keep an eye. If Pepe does start and he is a bettable number, take him.
Feel you. My last one is a Brazilian pick for you guys. Botafogo money line at Internacional. They're kind of on there. We just won Copa Libertadores victory run. Just like I think they're going to win the night. So if you didn't bet on them tonight as well, I'm just having a good time over in the Brazilian League as always. And my parlay is, hey, y'all kind of need to win, and I like Parma. So it's Man City money line, Madrid money line, and Parma over a half a goal team total. Oaks, what do you got for me?
I'm going to take both teams to score over 2.5 in Brentford, Newcastle, sitting around -130. I'm going to take City on the money line. It's -165, but I don't really give a shit. Crystal Palace fucking sucks. Ipswich versus Bournemouth. Give me Bournemouth on the money line, +110. They're just playing really good ball right now. Leicester versus Brighton. I'm all here for Ruud van Nistelrooy managing Leicester. I think Leicester's going to go on a little bit of a run here. I don't think they win the game, but they will get me a goal, especially at home. Both teams to score over 2.5 is -115. Tottenham versus Chelsea. Give me Chelsea on the money line and give me Chelsea to score in both halves. Over in La Liga, give me Bilbao on the money line and give me over 2.5 in that game. I'm probably going to take both teams to score it over 2.5. So, yeah, I like that one. Osasuna versus Alaves. Osasuna at home, they're going to get us a bucket, and they concede more goals than they've scored this year. So, Alaves, you're going to get me a bucket. Both teams to score, +100. Atalanta versus AC Milan. Both teams to score over 2.5, +100. Do you guys see a theme here? I picked games with goals. Give me Chuck Ueze or I'll fucking riot. Napoli, money line, -115. Napoli versus Lazio. Both teams to score, -110. Over 2.5, +120. And last but not least, Stuttgart on the money line, taking on Union Berlin at home, -134.
All right, that's all I got for you guys. It's the season. TFTdrip.com. Description has the link. Link is in the description. Get you some TFT drip, whether you want to rep Oaks, you want to rep me, you want to rep your club, TFTdrip.com. Hats, hoodies, joggers, shorts, shirts, all that jazz.
Wearing my TFT joggers right now.
Oh, shit, he got the TFT joggers on right now. Still warm. Probably a year old, too. So you know we're not selling all that bullshit. TFTdrip.com. You can follow us at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWO FootTalk on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Links are in the description below. You can follow me at A Young Leg. You can follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. Again, links are all in the description below. Oaks, what else you got?
That's it.
All right, cool. Fuck what you heard.
That's what you're hearing.
TwoFootTalk. And we're